We're back at it. It's Coach G with Believe Basketball. So, I'm breaking it down. We're starting at the beginning, level 1. Just a basic layup, all right? So, for all of my young kids that are just starting out, this is how you do a basic layup. Or for all of my beginners that are just starting out. Actually, you can start without the ball. The trick that I use, I have little kids kind of run up and touch my hand, as in like they're trying to run and jump, just to understand where I'm coming with the footwork. So if the ball's in my left hand, I use the backboard as my hand. I'm going to take 2 steps, all right? So if it's my left hand, I'm always gonna jump off of the opposite foot, which is my right foot, all right? So I'm always gonna go left, right when the ball's in my left hand for just the basic mechanics. Left, right, and then I touch, okay? And then when I pick the ball up, I'm gonna hold the ball. I'm gonna go left, right, flip. All right, and then as you continue to grow, you'll be able to get up, get higher on the glass, basic layup. Then you wanna add your dribble. So I will go dribble, all right? Once I gather, then I'm gonna take my steps. So I'm gonna go dribble, left, right, finish. And then on the right side, so when I have the ball in my right hand for a basic layup, it's the same thing. The ball's in my right hand, I'm jumping off of my left foot. So I'll do the same thing. I'll go right, left, jump. And there is your basic footwork to establish that. Then you'll start with a live dribble. You wanna gather here. Then I take my 2 steps, 1, 2, finish. So as you continue to grow and get older, you still are going to use a basic finish, but you're going to have to be more athletic to get a simple basic finish off. As you continue to grow, you're going to have to go through different phases of learning different layups. You got finger rolls, you got quick layups, you got reverses. There's a lot of different ways to get a layup off. All right, for the basic layup, you always have to make sure that you have your defender on the hip and be able to finish over top here. And even that, it starts to get, you're not going to get as many of those as you grow, because a lot of times defenders are going to start to go over top of your head to block the shot, block a regular layup. Okay, so when we get here, we got to be able to keep our body and keep the ball away from the defender to finish. And another thing is, as you're doing these basic layups, you're always going to have help side. So for me, doing a basic layup, it would have to be, have to be wide open, fast break situations, or I actually beat my man fast enough and beat the help there to get a regular layup. Other than that, I'm finishing a different variety of ways. All right, so on your basic layup, you always have to know where you're shooting the ball. So when I go in for a basic layup, I'm trying to hit the top of the white square, the point. So square's here, I'm trying to hit this point here. It's gonna go in every time. As you get older and you start playing against shot blockers, you wanna start taking off a little bit further out. And for my advanced players, you wanna shoot above the white square. So one thing that I've learned watching great finishers like IT, smaller guys like Kyrie, even Steph, like great finishers around the rim, Rod Strickland, they use different angles on the glass. So I might have to find my angle here, find my angle here. Every degree you change, there's a different degree of separation that you have to have, and you have to have the right angle to hit the glass for it to go in. All right, so you have to master just standing here and shooting and figuring out those angles for yourself, all right, and get used to shooting those different angles. Also, your touch. To develop your touch on your layups, you want to try to make all of your layups backboard net. So I don't have to shoot a hard layup and it not get to where it needs to go. I want to go high and soft, just like that, to get backboard net. It gets harder as you're moving full speed and you're learning how to finish, shooting high, hitting the backboard, going in on net. It's just a different degree of difficulty to make you a better finisher at the rim. All right, so make sure when you are going in, You can start simple. Just start at the free throw line. Just take one dribble. 1, 2. All right. Then I go again. Now this time I'm going to try to go backboard net. To work on that touch. You do the same thing on the left side. So that is pretty simple drill. You're just taking one dribble, get your feet down, 1, 2, right hand, finish. All right, and then you do the same thing on the left side. Another basic drill that everybody can do is always Mikan drill. Same thing. 1, 2. So to do the Mikan drill, so when the ball comes out the net, all right, or better yet, when you start, you're going to take your 2 steps. So ball's in my left hand. You should be able to do a left hand layup and a right hand layup. You have to be able to finish with both hands. All right, that just gives you, you're just a better player and a better scorer, better threat when you are able to do everything going both ways, okay? So I'm gonna go left hand. I got my footwork down. Right, left, boom. Then I'm going over here, I'm gonna catch. Same thing. As I'm catching, I'm taking my 2 steps. So right now, I know I'm going to the left. So I'm gonna take my steps. I'm going left, right. I'm gonna square my body, shoot. Same thing, I catch here. I know I'm going to the right. So I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go right, left, square, turn, okay? I'm gonna keep doing that just to get my feet down and get used to taking those steps to finish, all right? Then as you continue to grow, you can just take 1 step. So I go here, I know what foot I'm jumping off of. If I'm gonna shoot with my left, right foot goes down, shot. Same thing, boom, shot. And as you're doing the Mikan drill, try to challenge yourself. Make 10 in a row, make 20 in a row, all right? Don't sell yourself short just by doing certain things. Make it hard for yourself. Think of a different way to train, all right? If there's any other questions, you know what to do. Put them in the comments below. Always hit that subscribe button. It's Believe Basketball. We out.